happens. Just waiting for some people to come in the room. Oh, let me set my thing. You might hear some buzzing. Doing a little paperwork here as go live. Oh yeah, scratching my itchy throat. So hello everyone, happy Tuesday. You know me, I'm gonna begin talking. I'm multitasking here. Make sure. You know what? Let me switch social security numbers. Problem is I gotta put this in one at a time. It's like so people losing their mind over this. Food stamps getting cut off, and it's just crazy. They keep showing the same people from TikTok. One lady lived in the same city I used to live in. I'm like, girl, tell me I'm gonna walk up in there in that supermarket, and if somebody stop me, I'm gonna get my cousin to knock him out. Yeah, okay. So you gonna go to jail without your groceries, dummy, and they know what you look like. So I got a feeling Walmart is gonna be ready. They're gonna stay on ready. Okay. Then I gotta tap this one at a time. No. Ooh, excuse me. So in the midst of that, I checked out Five Babe, most of Five Babe live stream, um, about how she said that a supporter of hers, hello, how are you, wants to help out, wants to, I guess, donate some money and help out these people in need in this crisis, the people getting their food stamps and stuff cut. And I think that's a great idea to pay it forward. I would love to do something like that to donate like whatever people donate to me, pay it forward, maybe help pay for somebody groceries like a neighbor, or if I'm in the at the market and I could help, pay for food for the person online, that may, seems they need help. Be like an angel, what they call an angel investor or angel, something like that. I've seen people do that. They would pay groceries, the person online, in front of them or behind them. I like stuff like that. Like I said, if I ever had a lot of money, I would do something like that, to pay it forward. Everybody ain't fortunate enough to have $4,000 in cash app, okay? By way of AdSense. Everybody ain't blessed enough like that in their cash app. And I didn't get a payment last month. Hopefully I get one this month. Oh, I didn't get one this month either. Damn, the 21st passed. So much was going on. I didn't even realize the 21st passed. Hello, everyone. How are you? Up next with Lamar. Well, welcome, Lamar. Welcome to my stream. I'm over here multitasking. I'm filling out this form and talking to you guys. So yeah, um, I would love to do something like that. Whatever I get, that's a good idea. Cause in this day and age, I mean, people got to go back to helping one another out. Sometimes it's a question of who to help because some people are ungrateful. Some people will feel as though if you help them out once, you supposed to keep doing it. Okay. So yeah, let's see. Yes. Okay. Oh, and also, I'm gonna get a little bit messy. Okay. So, hello, Elena. How are you? Welcome to my stream. Make sure you guys hit the like. Please give me a like. Please a thank you. And if you want to gift me, I will appreciate that. Because Lord knows we all need help. We all need it. Um, I also have Cash App now. Okay. I'm using my tablet right now, so I can't. I do have Cash App. Eventually, Nightbot will drop my Cash App. And you want to check your local weather, type exclamation WS space in a city in a zip code or where you want to check the weather at anywhere around the world. Okay. Oh yeah. I gotta let me see documents, text. 2025. Let's see. Turbo. I gotta look up 2021. Mm, let's see, 2021. What? What? I know I downloaded it somewhere. It's probably in another file. Okay. So the other day, Lemmy the Drunk went in on YouTube cameras. Why? I don't know. I don't know what happened. But he got drunk. That was when he was like in crashing the fuck out. Like he ain't sleep and he did nonstop drinking type of crash out, which he do on occasion. He started cussing out YouTube cameras. Why? I don't know. Start going in on how she her and down and somebody named DG or Donald Goins had a thing going on and she was in a motel, this and that. My thing is like, so this is the same person who was jacking off his eggplant on live. That's when he was on FaceTime with the penguin lady over there. While his live was going, he made a mistake and unmute his mute button, and you could hear him climaxing. But he's worried about a grown ass woman and a grown ass man in a hotel room together. So, how many times see these overly grown women go off and do hookup, with men for sex or whatever? I'm like, this is a man who don't have no friends in real life, obviously. Nobody his age, no girlfriend. Ain't no way in hell that ninja have a girl. Who putting up with that? Worrying about who she was in the hotel with. And if she was in a hotel with this guy, oh, he beat up women and this and that. Because that's what he do. When he come at you, he try to throw everything he know about you. Just like when he cussed me out and called me a bitch for no apparent reason. Because I told the ninja cussed out. Because that's what he do. He'll poke. He'll make some shit up. And be like, I didn't say that. Because that was... Because before, he claimed he twisted up, you know, what I said or what I was commenting in the chat. He was trying to twist it up. And I'm like, nah, that's not what I said. So I had a feeling he was poking at me anyway, for whatever reason. But it was that, whatever, it's all good. I will never drop down in that chat again. Will I watch? Yeah, I may watch in the clouds occasionally, but would I ever drop down? Fuck no. Would I ever support? Nope. Be glad I'm giving you that view. And that's it. And that's all. And I skip all the ads. Okay? And leave a thumbs down. Anybody got a problem with them thumbs down? Yeah, I did it. Anyway. Yeah, I did it. And I'll do it again. No. Yeah. 2021 or 23. See instructions. Post income. But anyway, this disrespectful drunk came after YouTube cameras. I was like, I know she's gonna go off in that stand. She did. I gotta finish watching her live from yesterday. I think she's live now. I gotta finish watching her live from yesterday because I caught like half of it, whatever, because I was just waking up. And baby, the part in the beginning, she was going off. Then she said, I'm not gonna talk more about it. I'm not gonna waste my time on you. But then she still was like dragging him a little bit, right? So I gotta finish off that part. Baby, she said she pretty much saying like you're not worth the time. You got a fat ass like a woman. You ain't getting no PUSSY. She's a grown ass woman, so whoever she wanna be with, she can. He pretty much a F boy, etc., etc., etc. You know. And if I was him, he need to concentrate on cleaning off his lens from one of his raggedy ass phones and watch that old ass blanket he got or comforter he got on that damn bed and vacuum up that nasty ass floor of his. That floor, that carpet needs shampooing. Okay, when the last time that carpet been shampooed? They got a dog, a whole dog running around in that house, in that apartment, whatever. Hey, Vibrant, how are you? YouTube cameras drop me alive in the chat. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. YouTube cameras. Mm-hmm. I figured she was live. I saw she was live. I peeked on over there. But yeah, I'm in between trying to fill out this form and talking to y'all. Cause you trying to make sure we get our money, okay? From yeah. They ain't give us our money last year on this state program. Not welfare, nothing. This is like tax stuff. Anyway, they ain't pay us from last year. It's like for renters and homeowners type of stuff. They paid us for this year, but they didn't pay us last year. I checked and I double checked because that's one of the jobs of people running the household, child. When you're a housewife, honey, gotta make sure the house runs smoothly, especially with finances. So, how you doing? And Vibrant, I don't know why that drunk was coming for you too. He just making enemies everywhere he go. Mm-mm-mm. And then before he leave, oh, y'all gonna miss me. Nah. Oh, she also talked about how he be always on repeat. I'm telling y'all, I am a trendsetter around these parts. They go, they gonna be calling him the drunken king. Watch, watch. Everybody's saying he on repeat over and over again, on repeat, on repeat. He gonna go live again on repeat. You know what I mean? One thing about YouTube cameras is she could at least talk about how she boring this and that. She could sit there, start a live and talk by herself for like an hour without a fucking panel. Potential to do that. He does. She also talk about how how when he talk he sound uneducated. When he's not drunk. When he's not drunk, he actually, talk. He sound fine. He sound like he could articulate his words and everything. When he's drunk and then you hear all them S's, he's extra drunk. I don't like to listen to myself because I don't like how my voice sound. Nah, you just don't want to face yourself when you become an asshole, when you become a drunk, dragging on your words and your S's. You know, bastard. And oh, she also dragged his mama. YouTube cameras also dragged his mama, called her all kinds of bitch child, talked about the niece. I said, oh, no, no, please do not talk about kids. Because one thing about it, I know in the heat of battle, you can't tell nobody how to fight, but y'all got to understand, words are powerful. Words could bless you, and it could also curse you. So when going in, go in with caution because whatever you say, you don't want no negative energy ricochet on you. You know what I mean? That's why I try not to lie. I don't like lie roasters. Because all of them get their just due karma. Karma, excuse me, depending on what is said. I try to stay away from the kids. I try to stay away from outsiders, you know. But procedures, just be mindful with your words. That's my advice. Y'all grow, y'all do what y'all want, just be mindful with your words, because it could come back on you. I'm just saying. Add Q&A sticker. I don't want to add a Q&A sticker. YouTube, leave me alone. Adding all this new stuff here. Okay. Do I gotta go to TurboTax? Cause why I can't find my 2021? Oh, they said 23. Jesus. Jeez Louise. Hmm. I know it gotta be on downloads now. It's what's in here? 2024. Oh, those are other stuff. Shoot. I know the TurboTax ain't been moved, damn it. Anyways, what else? Yeah, she started calling his mama all kinds of bitches. His mama sound tired. I think his mama hands are tired when it came down to him. And all these files they finding on him about the drunk driving and stuff because when he first started going live, I was there way before Penguin Lady came over there, okay? He used to get in that car and he used to be drunk driving cuz people in the chat, including myself, used to tell him you don't you need a like. I think he would go and like buy food, drive somewhere and buy food and stuff like that. And folks will say, listen, order your food. Don't try to drive. Order your food. No, I'm just going down the street to the store. I'm just going out here. It was always some excuse. We remember when his ass used to be drunk and he be driving. Now he haven't done that in a long while. So for them to say that he did have some type of hit and run crash, I believe it's true. I'm not gonna lie. I believe it's true. Whether that man is his father or not, maybe, because I don't trust anything that man says. He lies a lot. He'll lie 1 minute, he'll say 1 minute, no, that's not the case. Then he'll turn around and say, oh, it is. It is so. So it's no telling what is the truth with his ass and what is a lie. Let's see. Oh, Lord. I should type up. I probably gonna have to go to the TurboTax site and find it. Jesus Christ. Okay. Night and Day Network. Okay. So yeah, she was not too happy about that. He'll probably sober up and be like, I'm sorry, I don't remember that. And did I do that? No, I'm sorry, I apologize. Child, please. Same people he cussing out, the same people he gonna run to when these folks knock his channel down, because it's already people in the works planning on just taking him out. Ah, your voice is nice. Thank you, Jana. Jana was that Kingard. Oh, where are you from? That's an interesting last name. That dude deserve everything he get right now. Stuff he be saying about people, he deserve everything he get. And I'm here for it. Oh, she started going in on Lola. Not too much, but she was like, How can you sit next to him and watch him do this and that? Like I say it like this: when someone act reckless and you stand right beside them, it's like in most people's eyes, you guilty by association. So you're gonna naturally be a target and get hit. It's fucked up, but that's reality. So right now, people are looking at her like she's guilty by association. I don't care how many times she say, um, oh, I be talking to him behind the scenes and I tell him what bothers me, this and that. And that's fine and dandy. But that really don't show when he go live and he get super drunk. There's times, and I've caught it a couple of times when I was over there, whatever they had they talks or not, there's times he'll be up there and there be some other people up there that he'll sneakily call her a bitch. And she had to say, well, who you talking to? And oh, not you. He'll cover it up. Hey, T. Danielle, how are you? So, I don't trust nothing that dude says. He's untrustworthy. So, all that stuff they found on him, I believe it. I'm not going to lie. I believe it happened. Because if you notice, he been talking from both sides of his asshole. One minute, he'll say, all that stuff Diva put out here, he'll say, oh, that's not me. But then turn around and say, oh, she doxed me. Which one is it? Because if it's not true, then he haven't been doxed, right? If all that stuff she put out on him was a lie and wasn't true, that means he wasn't doxed, right? So why would he turn around and say, oh, she doxed me? Instead of saying, oh, she tried to dox me. Now watch he listen to this and try to change it up and say, oh, she tried to dox me. No, that's not what he been saying. He's saying, oh, she doxed me, which means that information is true. I don't know if anybody caught that. I have. I'm like, which one is it? Is it a lie? Is that false stuff? Or did you actually get doxxed? And that information is, in fact, true. Sometimes you gotta be careful. You gotta like really, really listen in when people speak, especially liars like him. Is it Take a Brown? Um, it's both. It depends on the time of the day and the mood. How you doing, FGG? Whatever you are. That's probably his drunk ass now. Is it pink and brown? The fuck? LOL. So no, I don't believe nothing and I don't trust nothing that drunk ass dude said. And another thing, this is how you can spot a liar. Y'all know in the Bible they say that if when you say something, that your yes be yes, that your no be no. Don't swear by anything dead or living. Okay, if you're telling the truth, let your yes be yes, let your no be no, and let it be so. This is how you can spot a liar. Anytime somebody keeps swearing on their dead brothers, dead cousins, aunt, uncles, parents, whole generations, consistently, when they consistently do that, swearing on everything living or dead, they are liars. The moment you tell me you swear on something, you're most likely a liar. And you're lying. That's how you can spot a liar. Okay? So, make a note of it. Every time that ninja swear on his dead brother, he's lying. He's lying. Don't trust him. Most likely he's lying. How the hell I end up on Bing? The hell? I don't want to end up on Bing. So yeah, she YouTube cameras call him fat with them skinny ass legs. I don't know. Maybe she talking about his ASS. I don't know, child. I started looking at him sideways, real talk, when he talked about what was in Shaquem laptop, and I'm like, wait a minute, because when they went to Vegas, Shaquem went out for a smoke or whatever, and he left his laptop open because I believe they were live. Oh boy, how much? Hey, $4. Okay. I think they was live streaming or whatever. If you notice, he barely wanted to stream. They had to make um Lemony the Drunk stream those times. They had literally had to make him stream. Like, you are a content creator, so stream your shit. And that Vegas trip was a buzz. Like, they hyped it up and they talked about it every single day. And then by the time the day came, it's like, what are y'all doing? Some of the highlights of the trip was, I guess, when KRN and Rebel's son and they captivated Christian with there too. But they came from Sean Bradley group. Because y'all know Sean Bradley showed up. They probably going to show up here again, child. Because now they're known to crash, they're known to crash trips. So it's no surprise anymore. So, yeah, he went out for a smoke and came back. And then when they all came back from the Vegas trip, they fell out, them two. And he was like, yeah, I know what's in your computer. I know what's in your folder. I know what's in your computer or whatever. And at first, I think Shaquem, he cried. He cried. It was some explicit pictures in there. He cried about it. And then I guess they talked about it and they made up for a short time. And do y'all remember when the drunk came on out here, Lemmy the drunk came out here and said, oh, I didn't really do that. He was downplaying everything. There's nothing on his computer, this and that. In a moment he fell out, he said, yeah, there's stuff on your computer. I take it back. That's why it's like, that's when I'm really like start looking at him sideways. Because first of all, what you doing looking in his shit? And if you did look in his shit, why bring it out here and talk about it? And anybody that ever talked privately to that motherfucker, just know your stuff will be made public. If you think everything gonna be in confidence, talking to him behind the scenes, just know it's not. In other words, don't say nothing to him that you wouldn't say publicly. Don't trust that ninja. Cause the moment Mad Day come and he feel like poking at you, all your business gonna come out here. Okay? Everything gonna come out. The ninja tell on himself. Then they talking about the Vegas trip again, which YouTube camera says she and others too are tired of listening to. Okay, I don't care less, child. That trip gonna be a bust anyway, child. He is the bust. Watch he wear those same ass blue ass shorts on that trip. Same dusty blue shorts. Ooh, child. Shit gonna be boring as fuck. Y'all really think Sassy going to that trip? Y'all really think she going? She was supposed to go to the last one, remember? or something going to happen, or a fallout going to happen, and I give her out an excuse to back off. Oh my God. Okay. Much love from KY is live. And she's doing a rant. Uh-oh. Y'all know she been on Twitch. She been playing Dead by Daylight over there. Over there around there on Twitch. She is ranting. So yeah, I've been on here for 36 minutes. Um, I'm waiting for this thing to come up because I'm filling out this form through the PDF thing on my tablet. So make sure, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna do more of a job of highlighting spotlights of people that have been supportive, been commenting, been, just supporting my showing love to my channel. You know what I mean? I really appreciate you guys, your subscribers, especially my members. I really appreciate you keeping me afloat. Although I didn't get a check this month, and others sitting around bragging about $4,000. How many of that they want to contribute or donate to the cause of ones for Snap? Oh, I'm not on Snap, honey. This is for my renter property tax for renters and stuff in my state. Cause they didn't give me us a benefit last year. They paid us for this year, but I noticed they didn't give us a benefit for last year. I wish I was on EBT a long time ago. I was, but nah, I'm not on that no more. Nope. I take it that you are though. You know, I was actually talking about how someone, um, um, so a supporter of another content creator wants to donate money to help the people that lost the benefits, lost their jobs during this shutdown. Don't forget about them people too. Now, don't forget about those folks too. The people that the government workers that's left, like TSA, they are making them work without pay. They did that before, and I'm like, And I used to do that line of work. Ain't no way in hell work without pay. I used to have an independence card back in the 90s. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what an independence card is. That must be from something from your state. I'm not on EBT. Not only that's getting cut, but people's Section 8 getting cut off. Child. Okay, 2021. I need that because I could have swore I downloaded it. I'm going to need that information. Ooh, ooh, uh-oh. And why would you assume I'm applying for SNAP benefits? You think because I'm black and I say I'm filling out a form, it's for government assistance as SNAP or Section 8? And if I was, what business is that of yours? And if you assume I need help with food, why not contribute and leave a gift or a super chat or a super sticker or Cash App. I do have Cash App, you know. I do have Cash App. Don't you pay it forward and bless the person in need instead of looking down trying to poke fun at them. For okay. 2022. What's this? Oh, that's right. Because it been found to. Okay. Duh. Oh my. Download print return. I gotta look back at the tax returns. I wish I could get Section 8. I'm still on the waiting list after 5 years. Oh, that infamous 5 year list. I had a girlfriend that was they put her on the list for 5 years. They too busy. Where I'm at, a lot of times they when I had to handle something for my brother when he died, you know, he was on that stuff, and I had to go down there and let him know he passed away. By the way, if you on Medicaid, they will pay for your burial. They will pay for burial and some of the funeral costs if you on Medicaid. I don't know if you guys know that. So let people on Medicaid know. Not Medicare, but Medicaid. That Medicaid will pay for your burial. Shit, I didn't even know that till I went down there. I had to handle some business for him when he passed away. But when we was down there, that was in 2016. The security guard was letting us know most of the workers there got changed up. I guess they was doing some they was doing some illegal shit there. You know they be trying to hook Ray Ray and them up with them benefits. It's called fraud or bumping them up on a list. Yeah, Medicaid pay for your burial. You can look it up. And they pay for your funeral up to a certain amount, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they cover my brother's burial. How's it 2011? Let me download this. My cat on a bed. One of them snoring. Waiting list for 5 years. But yeah, my girlfriend was on there for 5 years on the waiting list. Now they cut her even before all this went down. Cause she have one minor child left. Both her girls are adults now. She got her son left to raise, and I think she told me they cut her stuff, her food stamps. She works now. She's one of them workers. She works, and matter of fact, when I met her, she ain't had no kids. She was in her 20s, and they pay the consequences for it. What kind of stuff she was on? Just not Section 8, but um subsidized housing, and food stamps. But she worked the same job I work at, so they got pretty good medical and stuff benefits. So she don't necessarily need Medicaid. They got really good medical. Okay, let me see. Grocery instructions. Okay, let me go to instructions. What box I'm on is enter number 3. Let's see. Gross. Line 29, New Jersey. Let's see. Ooh, Wolfing is live. Okay. Let me see. I gave y'all 46 minutes of my time. Thank you all for coming out. Let me finish this form. No, it's not EBT or Section 8, okay? Even though I wish I would pay $100 a month for it. Now we trying out this new app that it was on our rental management website where we pay our rent. It was on one of the things, and we went on there and applied for it, and we qualified. So it helps, like, you, instead of, they pay your full rent for you, right? And you just pay like, part of it. You pay part of it in the beginning, and then you pay the other half in the middle of the month or whatever. So I think that would be cool. And it's from Flex. I heard of Flex before. Somebody on YouTube was talking about it. And it also help boost your credit up, your credit score. And that's what we need. You know what I mean? It helps boost the credit score up too. You know. So a lot of people are doing it now because it's mostly because of late fees. You know how you might have your rent money, whatever like that, or you might have the rest of it on payday, and payday, you got like a grace period to the 5th to pay your rent. And this is say Friday, which is payday, falls on the 6th. So you ain't gonna have all the rent money to the 6th. They gonna still hit you with them late fees if you pay on the 6th instead of the 5th on a Thursday. You know what I mean? So a lot of times people use these apps to help pay their rent to avoid mostly them late fees. You know? So subscription is only like, it's under $15, you know. And they ain't too bad. It's cheaper than late fees. And we are at zero balance on our rent, which is a blessing. Okay? Zero balance on our rent. We don't owe nothing. Otherwise, if we did, I don't think they would have. Most apps like that, lenders like that, they won't pay shit till you pay that balance up. So this is the really good time to apply because it's at zero balance, and don't have to pay nothing for my electric bill because somehow I got a credit. I got a credit this month. I say, oh, okay. I'm not arguing against that. So, everything's all good. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and check all the information in the description box. And I'll check you guys later. Bye now.